welcome to the November edition of Book Talk. So this month I wanted to cast a light on homelessness. In the United States of America, November is National Youth Homelessness Awareness Month, meaning that it's a month where we address the fact that there are lots of homeless teens living in our country and in our towns, and there's a lot we can do to help those students feel structure even though they don't have a bed to sleep in every night. Now, it's important to know that being homeless doesn't necessarily mean you don't have a home. It could mean that you live in a car or a tent, but it can also mean that you're living doubled up with another family. Like your family no longer has somewhere to live, so you've moved in with another family and you're doubling up, sharing resources. A lot of kids who live in situations like that sleep on a couch or on the floor. They don't have a bed to themselves. They don't have a consistent home life. Being homeless means that you don't always know where you're going to have dinner or where you're going to lay your head that night, and it can be a very difficult way to live. So I just wanted to feature some books this month that cast a light on what it means to be homeless in America. The first one is called Into the Light. And in this book, we have two main characters. The first one is Manny, and Manny has been shunned from his family, kicked out. You'll have to read to find out why. And he's kind of wandering the wilderness, trying to survive, and living by his own rules of survival in the wild. There's another character named Eli who's kind of living in a weird commune where they have all these rules and they have to be super obedient. But Eli is missing like a whole chunk of memories and doesn't remember a lot from before the commune. And all of their two stories come together when a body is found in the woods. And both of these main characters, Manny and Eli, are forced to kind of face the realities of their life. So this one's called Into the Light. It is a mystery book, but it definitely involves a character who's homeless. The next one is called The Hollow Inside, and it's the story of Phoenix and her mom who live in their van. And they kind of beg, borrow, and steal to get by. You might remember me talking about this book earlier in the year because it's one of the Gateway nominees for this year. So Phoenix tricks her mom into returning to her hometown. And there they get caught up in what happened that caused Phoenix's mom to leave. And Phoenix discovers that maybe her mom hasn't been telling her the whole truth. So this is another mystery, but it does involve a main character who lives in a van with her mother. Good kind of twists and turns in this one. It's The Hollow Inside. Next, we're going to talk about the book Saving Red by Sonia Sones. I love this book. It's a novel in verse, which means it's written in poem form. It's pretty emotional. The main character is a girl named Molly, and she meets Red, the girl she calls Red, in the park one night. Red is homeless and has kind of survived just by pure luck at this point on the streets. Molly wants to help save Red, but Red has no intentions of being saved. So it's a really neat story with a very caring main character and a girl with a lot of baggage that explains why she ended up on the streets. So this one's Saving Red. The final one I want to talk to you about is called Carry Me Home. This is a super, super quick read. You could fly through this one. It's about two sisters, Lulu and Serena, and their father has disappeared. This is not uncommon. Their father has disappeared before. But he just keeps not coming back and keeps not coming back. So technically they have a home, but if the school or DFS or anybody finds out that they're living without parents, they're going to end up in foster care and be homeless. So Lulu ends up kind of trying to be the adult. She's trying to keep the lights on and the bills paid and feed dinner every night for her little sister. And she's feeling very overwhelmed by having to be an adult when they have no idea where their father went or when he's coming back. So super good tearjerker and a great story to remind yourself that maybe you have it pretty good. This one is Carry Me Home. So I just want to share with you guys this month some books about being homeless in America, and for you to remember that every time you lay your head down on a pillow at night inside of a warm, cozy home, be pretty thankful for what you have, because not every teenager has the comforts you do. I hope you can find a book you read this month. See you in the library.